So we are in Palermo, Sicily, and about to do our first port day. We're excited. We don't have anything booked, so we're just gonna go exploring.
Yeah, we're just gonna walk around. There's a couple cathedrals to check out. Obviously, we'll get some espresso and coffee and
Gelato.
gelato for the kids. Yeah, looking forward to just hanging out, walking around. There is a beach nearby, but we're gonna opt. A couple people were saying they were doing that. But yeah, we're just gonna walk around, check it out.
Eat some good food.
Yeah.
As you exit the ship, there are a lot of people trying to get your business, trying to take you on tours. It's quite overwhelming. We did not get any video of that. We were just trying to get past it all. However, once we did get past it, we got to the Praetorian Fountain.
The Pretoria Fountain is located in the Piazza Pretoria. It's a stunning Renaissance fountain located in the heart of Palermo. Originally built in Florence in 1554, it was later moved to Palermo in 1574.
Next, we headed over to the Ballarò Market. This was a chaotic, vibrant, kind of overwhelming market. They have street food, they have seafood. As you can see, they have fruits, vegetables. They have just about everything you could want, but it was packed. This is considered a must-do if you go visit Sicily. I don't know if I would agree. The kids were pretty overwhelmed with this. The sellers were kind of pushy, so it was probably something that we would skip if we went back again next time.
All right, next up on our walking tour was the Palermo Cathedral. This is considered a must-see if you're in Sicily. Outside is full of detailed carvings, arches, towering spires that make you feel like you're stepping into another time. Inside, you'll find the tombs of some major historical figures like Norman kings and Emperor Frederick II. If you're up for it, take the rooftop tour. We saw some folks up there, and I'm sure they had some stunning views. And the cathedral is a perfect snapshot of Sicily's rich history and all the different cultures that have left their mark on this island.
And then we started to get a little hungry. It was already about 1, so things had started to close down. We had actually a tough time finding a restaurant, but we stumbled upon Trattoria Carpaccio. This place was amazing. This might have been some of the best food we had of the entire trip. We had some very basic foods from spaghetti, fettuccine alfredo, carbonara, but we had a few of their specials, and everything we had was absolutely incredible. I highly recommend checking this place out if you happen to be in Sicily. We did finish up with some desserts, and this cannoli was delicious.
So after our excellent lunch, we walked around the piazza that's over by the terminal as we were a little closer there. So it's a beautiful area. It's next to one of the main theaters in town. And it was just a really beautiful piazza, a little slow that day, midday, but we had a great time checking out everything that Palermo had to offer.
Before we headed back to the ship, we decided to find a wine shop because remember, you can take 2 bottles of wine onto the ship for every stop. So we wanted to grab a couple of things here in Sicily. We found a great little shop that actually had some really cool meats and in the front, and then it had a fun little wine shop in the back.
So with our 2 bottles of wine per person in hand, we headed back to the Disney Dream. And one of the best parts of coming back to the ship is the cold towel after a hot day.
If we were to do Sicily again on a Disney cruise, we would do an excursion or a guided tour just so that we could understand the history a little bit better and know better what we were looking at. But overall, it was not a bad day. However, we headed back on the ship and it was pirate night. I love pirate night on the Disney ship. You get to have it on every time. So we headed back to the room. We got dressed and got to go see some characters and just walk around and enjoy all the sights. One of the great things about Pirate Night is that the characters walk around in their pirate gear and you can just stumble upon characters all over the ship. I love this part of it. We got to play shuffleboard with Chip and Dale.
So after walking around for a bit, we actually did find our children. And one of the things they loved on the Disney Dream was the scavenger hunt with the Muppets. So we actually walked around and did it with them.
Tonight we ate in Enchanted Garden. The menu is the same in all the restaurants for Pirate Night. So everyone gets this pirate menu. So it really doesn't matter where you eat for this night. A lot of people don't like this menu. We actually really enjoyed it. We had a couple of the samosas. Those were really, really good. They've got a little bit of spice to them, but the taste was delicious. And then we had the salad next. This was a pretty standard salad, but solid. It was good. And we both decided to opt for the grouper for our main course, and it was delicious. We found a great spot to watch the pirate show and to be able to see the fireworks. And the fireworks at sea are great because Disney does this on every cruise and is the only cruise ship who does fireworks at sea. From there, we headed back to the room and got ready for tomorrow's excursion at Naples.
See you real soon.